Hi there, as you can see, Ramsey show ending.
Just tell Alexa, Google Assistant, or Siri to play the Ramsey Show podcast. Check out all Ramsey Network shows on your smart speaker today.
And we will get started here in just a few minutes. We'll give people a chance to get over here. This room is very empty. My voice is echoing. Alright, we'll close that one. And I have notes somewhere. Right there. Okay, while we're waiting, I will type in, what up Tina, what up Flash? Hear my echoey voice in my empty bedroom. Let's see, what did I want to put in here? Oh, schedule. Have to spell it correctly though. Schedule a free financial coaching consultation. Coach.com/coach Steve Money. I normally put in the email address and the donation link as well. Actually, I will put in the donation link so you can click on it. Make it easy for you. PayPal.me/coach money, and that is on through the PayPal.com servers. That is not some other thing trying to trick you. Tina shared, didn't even realize what time it was because at the double whammy Ramsey show on mute. Oh, gotcha. Double whammy for the Queen of Sheba is that she does not enjoy those two hosts that much. Let's put it that way. Did you know you can make live streams a subscriber only? Keeps the trolls out? Yeah. Yeah, I knew that. I don't want to keep non-subscribers out. People can find it. I haven't had any problems since that one time, really. Flash says, was interesting in the beginning. The mod was on fire today. Appreciated it very much. Yeah. I mean, those particular people, that's, I mean, that's the whole deal with them, and that's all I was saying the whole time. Alrighty. Alright, I guess we will go ahead and get started. They did, but they came back on other names. I mean, I don't know why you do that. If I got blocked like that, I mean, I was timed out once myself. But if I was, like permanently banned from a chat, I would just say, well, I don't need to be in that chat anymore. But some people are obsessed, and you guys know what day it is, don't you? 7 a.m. waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything, the time is going, ticking on and on, everybody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop. Gotta catch my bus. I see my friends kicking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up, which seat can I take? It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Budgeting, budgeting, yeah. Budgeting, yeah. Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Do 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 do. Live from Columbus, OH. It's the Ramsey Show Aftershow show where we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat and the people in it and all things financial and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, and you can schedule a free consultation assessment by emailing your contact info to coachstevemoney@gmail.com, or you can use the link that's in the chat, which is ramseycoach.com/Coach Steve Money. That is on the Ramsey Solutions server, and they give each of their coaches a page on there, and that's mine. You can also reach me on Instagram at @MeAndTheGrom, and Twitter at Coach Steve Money, no spaces. And if you'd like to donate, right there, and that link is in the chat as well. Should be clickable. Let's see. You got timed out. I got timed out twice in my Ramsey chat career. The first time I was asking someone what particularly he didn't agree with Dave on, because he came into the chat and was like, I'm gonna play devil's advocate and I don't agree with Dave on a lot of stuff. And so I said, like, well, what's the most thing you don't agree on? And Mod banned me. This was early on. That was early on. And the second time, I don't count that one. The second time I got timed out, I volunteered. Mod asked me if whoever he was training could time me out. So that's that. So it was basically a misunderstanding, I guess. Our Mod wasn't having it that time. Since that time, Mod has become a kinder, gentler Mod. And so thanks for the IO. Flash says you can rewatch the stream and see the chat. Don't need to. Oh, I guess, Tina can, because she didn't see the drama. Okay. Fair enough. I volunteered as tribute. That's right. I did. When you get timed out, you just can't type anything. You still get to see the other chat. And you still get to, like, if the show's playing, you still get to hear it and see it. You just can't type anything for whatever they set it for, which I believe theirs is 5 minutes. So, and that's just timed out. That's just basically, normally Mod does a warning, and then he does the timeout, and then if you insist on being in trouble, then he permanently bans you. And then the obsessed ones come back on a different name. And if they have a different account, you might be a troll. Anyway, Maddie Bags, baby step 2. Maddie Bags, are you doing this all on your own, or have you discussed any of this stuff with the missus? I would be interested in that, sir. Obviously, you got to do what you feel is right, but I would at least say this is what I'm doing. I mean, do not try to get her back for not telling you about spending stuff. or breaking the budget or what anything else she does. Don't try to get her back for doing that by keeping doing good things a secret. Even that would be my advice, sir. Let's see. Today's Ramsey Show hosts were Ken Coleman and Christy Wright. And you can order his book, new book. You can pre-order it from Paycheck to Purpose. And her new book, Take Back Your Time. I wonder if my neighbors knew they were going to get a neighbor that sang a lot. We'll see, especially now since nothing's soaking up since it's all echoey and stuff, nothing's here to soaking up the thing. Maddie asked if you could put the 200 from working at the stand that my parents in the savings. Okay, all right, Maddie Bags. I just want to make sure you're being on the up and up. I know you're still waiting for a counselor appointment to become available. Alrighty, today in the chat, I ripped off the Dr. Drew After Dark podcast and asked if people would rather get a breakup text or get a call from a guy that has a business in which he is paid to break bad news. In the video, he called a gentleman and told him his girlfriend had been cheating on him and is now dumping him. And then after that question came up, after that, the question came up whether you'd rather get a breakup text or be ghosted, like just you don't hear from them ever again. So if you have any thoughts on either of those, put those on the chat or in the comments. If you're not watching this live, very interested. Also, in case I haven't said it before, I think I did say it on the after show once, but maybe some of you did not watch that one episode. I was considering Talking Dave for the name of the after show. Mod said that was a, quote, horrible show name. So, once I was here last night, until midnight, trying to get stuff organized here, get this, it set up so I could do a bare bones, stream here. And this guy showed up. Anybody know what kind of spider that is? And while you put that in the chat, I forgot my drink. I'm gonna go get it. Feels almost like home because I got the cold Diet Coke in the fridge and able to stream. Got my computer here, so just need some beds now. Actually, just one for me. So anybody know what kind of spider that is? It's got... Can I zoom this in? Yes, I can. Look at that. It's got like a mark right there, and it's got like a oval kind of marking right here on the back of it. So I don't know. And the feet are like sticks. They're not as fat there. and I looked at a whole bunch of after I got back to my old apartment to go to sleep. I looked on my phone for a while at pictures of spiders, and I could not find it. Yeah. So this one, to give it perspective, the body was probably about like that. So like all together with the legs, maybe about that big. Oh, sorry, Margs. I'll get rid of it. Market report, and we are. Look at that, up today. Dow Jones Industrial Average lagging behind at 0.65%. That's still over 0.5% though, dog. And that doesn't get us back up to highs, but that erases some of the losses from this week. And as you can see, the small cap led the way with a 1.65% gain, but it has lost a lot in the past month. As you can see, the Nasdaq up almost 1.2%, and as you can see, these are the most followed stocks, and all of them are in the Nasdaq. All of them are tech stocks, and all of them are also in the S&P 500. And as you can see, they were all up, led by Microsoft at over 2.5%. All right, and I think that's all I have here. So, I did read this. Maker of rapid COVID test told factory to destroy inventory. Okay, so apparently this was back when previously in time when everything was getting better. This, I think, was before the Delta variant was widespread, and so they weren't selling any, pretty much, and so they got rid of them. Let's see what we got to talk about here. Can't read this because I guess eventually I'll register on the free ones. Just I guess they can have my email address so I can get more content. But basically, booming business at dollar stores shows the widening gulf between haves and have-nots during pandemic. Basically, it says the dollar stores are busier. Let's see if I can read it through the darkening of it. With rising inflation and disproportionately high job losses among low-income earners, more Americans are relying on dollar stores for groceries and other everyday needs. Me being echoey is not fun. I'm sure it's annoying to me. I'm sure it's annoying to you too. Echoey and nasally. Breaking: full approval for Pfizer COVID vaccine could come from FDA Monday, report says. They got preliminary approval, so they could go ahead and get it out. But I guess they're going to get full. NVIDIA, speaking of tech stocks, NVIDIA's $40 billion ARM takeover, ARM is a company, warrants an in-depth competition probe, UK regulator says. UK's Competition and Markets Authority says it found significant competition concerns with the NVIDIA ARM deal. The regulators worried NVIDIA could hamper competition by restricting access to ARM's intellectual property. The government said it was set to make a decision on whether to proceed to a phase 2 investigation in due course. And let's see, what did NVIDIA say about? So they're worried that they could hamper competition by impairing interoperability between related products. Substantial lessening of competition, including supply of data centers, car software, and gaming consoles. NVIDIA has repeatedly insisted it won't change ARM's business model. So, and they're going to address the views and resolve any concerns the government may have. So, that's interesting. They are a Cambridge, ARM is a Cambridge, England based company, Love, which specializes in designs for semiconductor architecture. And the firm's chip blueprints are licensed to chip manufacturers around the world. It's being sold by SoftBank to NVIDIA for $40 billion. And that was as we learned, either yesterday or the day before, that was one of the reasons that AMD was being considered maybe not as in a good a position as NVIDIA, because NVIDIA has their own fabrication, somewhat anyway now, and now they probably have more with ARM. It's nerd stuff. Sorry if you're bored. Let's see. But this, and speaking of NVIDIA versus AMD, this from the Motley Fool. Their website is fool.com. NVIDIA versus AMD, the new oil. Which stock should you buy? Semiconductors are fueling secular growth trends and disruptive technology. Could a pick and shovel stock like NVIDIA or AMD help your portfolio capture these gains? Is data the new oil? I've been saying for over a year that it is not. Data needs data centers, and data centers need semiconductors. Therefore, semiconductors are the new oil. So think about it for a minute. Consider all the secular growth trends and disruptive innovations we are experiencing and will continue to experience over the next decade. Here are several to consider: data centers, cloud computers, cybersecurity, space exploration, video gaming, online gambling, augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality. There's some more in the list. Esports, electric vehicles. Yeah, all this stuff needs semiconductors. And again, and these companies apparently have done. They keep reporting good earnings. But those semiconductors are in short supply because of the silicon shortage. Maybe they're coming out of that. Maybe that since they might be back to work mining that, or however I don't know how they extract it. I don't know. The chat has gone away. Did I do that with the spider? I'm so sorry. I was just curious what kind it was. I saw that it was not a what's that called? The one that will paralyze you, kill you. Brown recluse. And Black Widow isn't fun either. The movie was good though. I think that's about it. All we need on this. Oh, we were gonna figure out which one to buy, weren't we? What are they gonna say? Growth trends. Alright, so it's somewhere in here and I just missed it. Both NVIDIA and AMD have been making strong pushes in data center, their compound annual growth. NVIDIA in the process of acquiring ARM holdings from SoftBank, as we just read, which would be a game changer in its data center segment. AMD is following the same approach by acquiring Xilinx Xilinx. Okay. All right. So they're getting some. They're getting AMD. Looks like they're getting something. Some fabrication possibilities. So, all right. So I have both of those in my mutual fund. So hope they do well. Coinbase is buying $500 million in crypto and investing future profits into a crypto portfolio. CEO Brian Armstrong said he hopes to operate more of the company's operations using crypto, though it's mixed today. The company plans to invest in Ethereum, proof of stake assets, DeFi tokens, and many other crypto assets supporting for trading on our platform. Finance chief Alicia Haas said in a blog post. Sorry, Alicia, maybe Alicia. But basically, this is kind of like it'd be kind of like a mutual fund brokerage, an index fund brokerage, buying those things, the company investing in those things that it allows you to buy on there. So not that big a deal, really. Received board approval, but I guess they want some more of that rather than cash or whatever other stocks or whatever things that the company itself invests in. Alrighty, the Ohio fact of the day. Ohio City. What was the fact of the day? It involves Ohio City, don't worry. It was that John Lambert of Ohio City made America's first automobile in 1891. How about that? Now, he may have made it elsewhere, like maybe the state up north, perhaps. But, yeah, and what Ohio City is not really a city, it is a neighborhood. And it's right there, as you can see, the Erie, and there's Cleveland right there, and there's the Flats, which that's one of the places that Drew Carey went to to film the opening of the show for Cleveland Rocks. That is the Erie, isn't it? Come on, show me Lake Erie. Yes, okay, I remember that correctly. So, and that's just a neighborhood in Cleveland is where that is, and I did not know that until today. The Queen of Sheba has a budget question. How many months can you be under budget in a category before you adjust that category? She usually budgets $100 for gas each month, but have only used maybe half that for the past 3 months or so. I mean, you don't want to go crazy, especially since it's coming back down, but it was up for a while. But here it's come back down like 25 cents from the recent high. But you could slowly take it down, like first move it to 75 and not like immediately go to 50. Yeah, because you know what you could do with that extra 25 and then that extra 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, however much extra money, you could budget that for extra on the house. No, you own your house already, don't you? It's whatever you're paying off still. Right? What is it that you're? I know you did it wrong. What is it that you? What is it that you're doing, Queen of Sheba? I forget. Oh, not mortgage debt free yet. Okay, all right. Somebody else did it wrong by paying off the mortgage first and had other debt. I'm sorry. I mistook you for that. Okay. Oh, you just never stopped investing in retire. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, right. But yeah. So that mortgage. Yeah, that it'd be better to put that money towards that rather than have it. What is it? What do you do with that when you don't spend it? You just like let it roll over and keep that in like checking or whatever. Yeah, just roll it over. Yeah. So, yeah. I would definitely since it's been 3 months in a row, I would definitely take it down to 75 at least. If you're not feeling froggy, and take it all the way down to 50. All right. So the rest of these are Sid articles. Oh, before I do that, let me say this. This show, the Ramsey Show Aftershow show, it is on 6 p.m. Eastern Time, weekdays, every weekday. If it's not going to be like it was this week one time, it was delayed because I had a school function to go to with my son. I will let you know, but planning on it being every weekday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. There is not going to be a board gaming with Steve and Glenn on Tuesday, but it's going to be on most Tuesdays. As far as other stream, I'm going to be moving basically, so the streams might be less happening. Although I did decide to take tonight off and just chill in the new apartment with my computer and watch the Bengals at Washington football team preseason game. And then I'll go to the other apartment and go to bed, and then wake up at 4 and go to Menards. And then after that, I'll move more stuff. I might stream playing I'm going to play Madden anyway while I watch the football game. And so I may stream that. Or some of it. I may do a little bit of it. Maybe. But other than that, it's probably going to be this whole next week. It'll probably be just the Ramsey Show after show. All right, and I think that's it. Yeah. If you would like to ask a question, such as Tina Scher, the Queen of Sheba, just ask me in the chat. If you can't get to the chat, if you can't be here live, but you still would like to ask a question, you can email me, coachsteve@gmail.com, and I will be happy to answer it. I will email you an answer, and also I will discuss it in the show. And if you say to not give any personal information about you, I won't. Like I wouldn't anyway, unless it had something to do with the question. Have I found a new game with Bella? I have not. We still are going to give Portal 2 co-op another try. I found some things online to try to get the controllers working. and that was the problem on that. And the issue lies in that it's an older game and wasn't built for that. So basically, what the stream, the share play, I can't remember what it's, remote play is what it's called on Steam, and that's where I own the game on, and the idea is that fools the game into thinking that the other person is right there with you, is so their controller's connected to your computer, so and that's more easily taken care of in the newer games, but in the older games like that one, not so much. So we're gonna give that a shot once she becomes less busy. She has 2 jobs, and so she has not had time to do that. And if she has time this week, I probably won't have time. Although testing the controllers won't take that long, so maybe I would take a break and do that. So, but that's the plan. If we can't play that, we might play a game called Trine, or something maybe Left 4 Dead, which is a zombie game. Yep. Thanks for asking, Tina Share. Sydney articles. This is from CNN Business in the Markets Now section. Fewer people are going to Home Depot. Is that because they're going to Menards instead? Maybe. But it says that could be a bad sign for the housing market, and that's probably all that we need from that. It's just, let's just say what the drop-off is. For example, same-store sales growth, which measures how well locations up at least a year are doing. I guess how well locations that have been in business for a year are doing. Rose just 3.4% in the U.S. That's a big drop off from the first quarter and below analyst estimates. All right. Down nearly 6% from a year ago. So that's what they're saying. So if people aren't trying to fix up homes and needing stuff from Home Depot, it might be bad for a housing market, perhaps. Americans are spending $765 more a month than they did in 2020, survey finds. I might have done this story, but between dining out and travel, Americans are spending an average of $765 more a month compared with last year. New concerns about the Delta variant could cause consumers to rein it in once again. And I guess the thinking is that they are spending more because they couldn't spend it, they couldn't do anything. They couldn't dine out and take trips as easily during the pandy. Which I guess it's still a pandy. Tina Share goes to Lowe's, military discount every day. I don't know. I don't know if Menards has one or not. I won't speculate. I will find out tomorrow if I remember. From CNET, who wanted to do something there, and I said, no, don't do that. Mortgage interest rates as of August 18th, 2021, rates recede. Today, a couple notable mortgage rates tailed off. Here's what that means for you if you're in the market for a mortgage. Some principal mortgage rates declined today. 15-year fixed and 30-year fixed mortgage rates both moved down. For variable, whatever. They also decline, but don't get an adjustable rate. Only do fixed, only 15-year fixed. 15-year fixed, where the payment is 25% or less of your net income, not gross, net. And does it say how much it went down? For 15-year fixed rate mortgage is 2.31%, which is a decrease of 3 basis points from the same time last week. Okay, I don't know how the basis point works. 30-year fixed, just for comparison purposes, we don't recommend that at all, is 3.02%, which is also a decrease of 3 basis points. Oh, a basis point is equivalent to 0.01. Okay, so they could have just said, this was 3.05 and now it's 0.02, and they could have said was 2.34 and now it's 2.31. They wanted to say basis point, so. And that, of course, makes the article a little bit longer. Mortgage rate trends. We use rates collected by Bankrate. I always recommend that for checking for high yield savings account / money market, which is not going to make you much these days at all, but better than nothing. And better than possibly just your regular bank savings. So, and as you can see, there's your basis points right there, changing, and that's probably about it here. The King of Sheba is an Army veteran. Awesome. Alrighty, this from The Hill. On the money, : White House rules out extension of pandemic jobless aid. Treasury, few small business owners will see tax hike. So no extension of pandemic jobless aid, but the White House just told states that they could go ahead and spend stimulus money. I guess if they didn't spend it already, they could go ahead and hand that out as extra jobless aid. And of course, have we heard from Warren Buffett this week? I don't think so. So let's find out what he has to say about something. This from NBC's Make It. That's Mr. Buffett right there, the Oracle of Omaha. Call him that because he has predicted stuff well, I guess, and he lives in Omaha, Nebraska, right? Isn't that where Omaha is? Says these businesses do the best during periods of high inflation. From used cars to gas to groceries, inflation continues to raise, missing the two there, to raise the price of goods in the U.S. I left out they did not leave it out. But they did leave out the word "to" there. So once again, please contact me if you would like me to proofread your website. The Consumer Price Index, which measures how much consumers pay for an assortment of products, jumped 5.4% last month from where it was in July 2020, matching its biggest jump since 2008. So yes, inflation happening, of course. He was asked which of his companies holding were best poised to thrive during a period of high inflation. His response: the best business to own is one that doesn't require continuous reinvestment because it becomes more and more expensive as the value of a dollar drops. Best businesses during inflation are the businesses that you buy once and then you don't have to keep making capital investments subsequently. Buffett said, adding that any business with heavy capital investment tends to be a poor business to be in inflation, and often it's a poor business to be in generally. Businesses like utilities or railroads keep eating up more and more money and aren't as profitable. Scan likely. Aren't as profitable, he explained. He prefers to own companies that people have a connection to. Instead, a brand is a wonderful thing to own during inflation. For him, that includes brands like See's Candy, which he's owned since 1972. How about that? I wasn't expecting that. Of course, most everyday investors aren't able to buy an entire business, but they can buy stock in companies that they like. Owning part of a wonderful business, as Buffett said in 2009, only 12 years ago, is useful because some advice is timeless. Because no matter what happens with the value of $1, the business's product will still be in demand. Let's see if it loads. If you got something that's useful to someone else, it tends to be priced in terms of replacement value over time, so you really get the inflationary kick. Buffett recommending index funds, which includes Apple, Coca-Cola, and Google. So he's not saying exactly what business. Oh, so it was just the type of businesses that he was talking about. Alrighty. Well, I think that's gonna be it for the day. And for the week. Tina Share had to go anyway. Frozen pizza and HBO Max movie date with the Hubs. Have a great weekend, my friend. You too as well. And shame on you for not saying the name of the movie, leaving me hanging. And now we'll never know. Or maybe we'll find out on Monday. Alrighty. Have a wonderful weekend, Ellie. Moving stuff still, huh? Moving, packing. I'll be doing a bunch of that as well. And to everybody out there, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell. CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com, PayPal.me/CoachSteveMoney for donations. And if you'd like to schedule a free financial coaching consultation/assessment, you can do that at RamseyCoach.com/CoachSteveMoney. Or if you have questions before you want to schedule it, you can just email me, CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. I had to pick up 100 boxes from you all. That is a lot of boxes. I think I have enough boxes already for my needs. So a lot of the stuff I'm just gonna throw into bags and stuff and just bring over. But yeah, I'm sure that's really rough for you. So don't overdo it. Be sure to take breaks. Alrighty. Once again, make smart financial decisions every day, and I will see all of you on Monday in the Ramsey Show chat.